Justin. Welcome to another edition of Patty Talk Podcast. I'm here today with Kilo and special guest Jo. She's back. The remix. How you guys doing today?
Good. I'm tired actually. Yeah.
It was. We were down in Vieira for eWorlds.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because we've been down there since Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday was crazy because Wednesday we got up in the morning.
You had a long day.
Listen, we drove down to Vieira.
Mm.
We set up, left, drove back to Jacksonville for league, stayed, and then got back up at like 5 in the morning.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her and Ash both.
Man, talk about dedication.
I know.
Dedication.
And then on Thursday, we did that. I drove down Thursday morning. I had to come back Thursday afternoon to pick up more hats and more gloves and then drive back.
So it's safe to say that y'all had a good weekend.
We did have a good weekend.
Yeah,
we did appreciate USSSA, Jeff over there at USSSA for taking care of us.
The duty managers that were constantly running back and forth to open the vendor gate for us.
Yeah, because we was on the move, but it was awesome, man. It was first time, obviously, us being in Vieira, but they know how to treat people. They treated us well.
Yeah.
They made sure we were taken care of. And made sure they set us up for success. So it was super awesome. How was you went to BSC this weekend, right?
Yes, sir. I went to Panama City.
How did that go?
Not good.
Not good. Did y'all play?
We played Saturday.
Oh shit!
No, tournament got canceled on Sunday, but Saturday was not good for us.
I think I saw that.
We literally got belt ass.
Really?
That sucks.
Y'all went 1 and 2 or?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh damn!
It was that bad. But I said it was a lot of low scoring games as well too. We played. It was like Vieira 2.0 up there. We played on the one field that the wind.
They have you on the top with the big ones up top?
So in the top two, the one we come in, that one was empty. But the wind was blowing out. But the one right next to it, the wind was blowing like crosswind. Oh, it was a lot. That was the first tournament with the home run rule. So we
that did change it.
Yeah. So we got the bang guy, the DHH, and it wasn't that much home runs at all.
But see, I like that. I love adding the DH to the game because it completely changes how you build your lineup.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Some people are going to be like, oh, we wanted to get them on. We want our guy to hit with guys on base. Me, I put mine in the leadoff. I want them to get as many swings as possible. You know what I mean? Or sometimes if you have a really good leadoff, you can go 2-hole, right? Like so. But other than that, they got to be at the top. But some people will be putting them in the 5-hole, 4-hole. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all lost.
Because you got some band guys that not comfortable with hitting me in that first or second batter as well. They need to see a couple people on. So it helps. You got to really reconstruct the way you build your team.
But it also helps though for those teams that have guys that are figuring it out and kind of free swingers that waste home runs. You could be like, okay, cool. You're leading off. And then you build your your lineup after that guy starts. You know what I'm saying?
So swing with no care in the world. It work out. But. So
BSC, you guys are done until
January.
MLK, right?
Yeah, MLK. That's in Panama City as well. Hopefully, last year it didn't make because of the weather. I don't think Panama City, the weather is going to even be any better because that was in Columbus, Georgia. So weather in Panama City in January, I don't think that could be.
I think it might be better than Columbus, though.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a little bit warmer at least. I mean, but it still should be a little bit better.
Should be a little bit.
I mean, you're running into a tough situation
no matter what.
January.
No matter what. No matter what.
And that's when Challenge Cup is too.
Yeah. Speaking of that.
The whole thing.
Joe, tell them.
Yeah, we got dates for all our Challenge Cup. We're going to be there up there.
We got invited back to Vieira for all the Challenge Cups.
And we found out that there's it's like a little event, almost like a pop-up event for like all the vendors that are going there.
Nice.
So like you get your own field. You get to basically like show off your product. Hopefully by then we'll have a new product that people can test out. And but it was really fun. Like this past week was really exciting to see just how many people were there from all over. So obviously going back for Challenge Cup where all states come back. That'll be fun because we'll get to experience that again pretty much.
Nice.
It was cool too because we get to learn like different people's styles.
Yeah.
Just like we learned a lot when we went to the BSC and you saw us adapt the second time we went to the BSC. So like the next time we go back to Challenge Cup and we know now, okay, hey, we went there with like 3 college teams. That's not going to cut it. You know what I mean? We got to do some stuff and get better. But it was awesome to see how people enjoyed our stuff. Right. You know what I mean? And they complimented it and people come back. We had this one team. Where was that team from that was in the gray? They had the one guy came with his wife and the little kid. They came like every day. Literally every single day the team came and they went crazy.
I think they were from
like New Jersey or something.
Yeah, I want to say Pennsylvania or something like
somewhere
that.
Somewhere up north. But the teams from out of state there, I remember another team from Massachusetts came and showed mad love multiple days.
Did you do the raffle thing again?
No, we didn't even do the raffle thing.
But we made business cards this time, which was nice. So like we let them know, we like showed them our material, and they were pretty interested in possibly doing new orders because they know that like they don't have those type of apparel companies out there that are like taking that time and care into the quality of the products we have.
See, I done found a whole new demographic.
Yeah. We hope so. But last couple episodes here, we haven't really got too petty. We've been just talking about softball life, whatever. But I don't want to get petty so much, but I want to address something that I've been seeing on social media a lot, especially because the holidays are coming.
Everybody.
So we're going to talk a little bit about some softball relationship stuff.
Okay.
We'll
get into it.
And we're going to talk about how and why people think it's okay to have multiple families.
Multiple families?
Yeah, because they have the real life family.
And then they got the softball family?
Then you got your softball family. Right? You got your softball one that, you show up. And it's crazy because I can't understand it because these people accept that. Right? And I'm glad I have both of you in here because, Joe, I know you have a relationship with a really cool kid that we all love. Ty, we love you. Big shout out to Ty. He's awesome. But we also know you being a female, right?
Yeah.
Once you see some shit. Unfortunately, you have people that shoot shots and do stuff. How messy do you think like softball has gotten since you started playing? Like, you think it's getting worse?
Oh, yeah.
Or it's getting worse?
I think it's getting worse. But like, I don't know if you guys probably don't see me. Like when I'm at a tournament, you're not going to see me. I'm ducked off in a corner because I don't want to be anywhere inserted in any of it.
I feel you.
I'm with my 4 little friends. Making some TikToks
doing some TikTok.
Oh, you're going to do some TikToks.
And that's it.
That's a fact.
But I don't know.
I'm going to get in on one.
I heard a saying one time and it says, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing, or, whatever you're like accepting, you're allowing. So like when you say, I don't know why people are okay with this, like
But it's crazy because like in me, I'm a selfish individual.
Right.
So like I just couldn't be like, okay, I know this person of mine is going home and doing X, Y, Z. Like I'm not going to be okay when if we make it to the next tournament, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
But also that's why I moved kind of like even with the women's team, right? I'm very, very particular. Like I don't message girls. Like I have other people before I know they're interested in coming or we're going to do something. Because softball's so messy that you could jump in an inbox and be trying to go get a girl to come play for you and they're going to see me. You're trying
I can speak on that.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm very, very, I don't want my name in the mess.
Right.
I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want any misunderstanding, any confusion, because if you're seen with someone now for longer than 5 minutes,
y'all fucking.
You're fucking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that can ruin homes. Right. That can ruin, lives and stuff, but people don't, and to be fair, most times.
It's accurate?
It's accurate. But there are a lot of occasions where it's not.
Yeah.
And I wish I could understand the logic of that.
Yeah. Like, you know how many times people tell me, fix your face or why do you look mad? I don't want nobody coming up to me and talking to me.
What they call it? Resting bitch face?
Yes.
Or roll. Is it resting or rolling?
It's RBF, resting bitch face. Yeah.
Dang. So you ever been in a situation like they know you with our boy and like somebody still try to slide in there?
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you
like
about
guys
this.
that know him, like you know what's going on and
I got an anonymous person on Instagram.
How the fuck how you do
anonymous, that? Like they created a whole
burner page?
Yeah. And they were like, oh, I just want to let you know, like, you're mad cute, but like, I know you have a boyfriend and you know my girl. And I screenshotted it and I sent it to Ty and I said, do I bait him? And Ty was like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know Ty was petty. I did not know that.
Hey, Ty is so cool. Ty will probably let her take him to the edge.
Yeah.
Just so, yeah.
But the thing is, like, I'm being transparent about it too, so it's not like I was hiding it.
Right.
So he was like, yeah, bait him. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't being disrespectful. I was like, oh, what? That's so crazy. Thank you.
So did you find out who it was?
I was like trying to be nice. And then he put me in vanish mode on Instagram.
So what is vanish mode?
Vanish mode is.
40,
I'm not into that.
It's almost like Snapchat. So like, and I didn't know what the fuck it was either. Okay.
What?
But anyway, I screenshotted it when I sent it, and Instagram said,
you cannot
screenshotted this message.
Oh,
dang it. I was like,
he disappeared. So, he gone. He was like, nope, I'm out of here.
And then I told Tyler this. I said, be careful who's following you now and watch if they have girlfriends. And if they have girlfriends, tell me and I'll let you know if I know them.
See, that's
I'm a detective for real.
I don't know. I don't even know when somebody blocked me. Like people be like, yeah, you blocked me or somebody. I like, I wouldn't even know if someone blocks me or not or anything like that. It
doesn't matter. Like I have Ty in my profile picture. I have Ty in my header.
The crazy thing is that they don't care.
That's a great.
Like that's the craziest thing. And
but also, I don't care. I'll post you. I'll let your name show. And people know that. People know that. Or if you want to be like, like, I think you're beautiful. We should hang out. I'm like, no, I have a man. Oh, it was a joke. LOL. Okay, add your girl to the chat. Let's all laugh.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good.
Let's all laugh. Yeah, all of a sudden I'm on red.
Deuces.
But it's crazy because like these guys will go do that, or girls too. No, it's not just guys.
Yeah,
I will say that it's not just guys. And I'm not saying anything currently, but I've had females that have been married, or you know what I mean, like in serious relationships where you guys picture in your profile.
Yeah.
But yet you're hitting me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they try to disguise it as different stuff, you know what I mean? Or different things. And then it'll lead to that. Right. But like, it's almost like nowadays they want to do it, but then they try to wife up the person that they tried to take from somebody else. How do you think that's going to work?
Wildest shit.
How do you think that's going to work? If she cheated on the other person with you, what do you think's going to happen the next time?
Yeah. You remember when I used to do that on my Facebook thing? I say, I'm going to create a book as a softball world terms. Yeah. It's like, you see the craziest shit. Like I said this is one of our early episodes. Like, you saw this girl literally in the team house or whatever, in the whole team rooms or whatever. And okay, she going to do something with you, all right. But like for you to try to wife it or like, dude, like, y'all might as well have just did like a little.
Yeah, you might as well just record it and just let everybody do it.
Like this is something we're seeing. Like it's not even like hypotheticals we're talking about. Like some crazy shit. But on the topic of what she was talking about, I remember a few years back I was helping coach a girls team, and you know how we are. Like, hey, you made it home safe. You made it home safe. Or whatever. Like I even if she posts a TikTok, I say that's my dog. Like it's nothing with no kind of intention. So one of the players was driving home late. We had a tournament. So I said, did you make it? Cause we would stay, everybody stayed, but that person decided to go home. So it was, of course, it's late, like 11, 12, we still up. So I said, hey, did you make it home safe? Simple thing. Next day, the lady that I was helping run the team with or whatever was like, hey, you know, she think that you were trying to holler at her, like, what's going on? Like, what?
You can't even be nice.
Like, what?
You can't even be nice.
So I was like, okay, first of all, I'm not coaching if she's going to be there. Yeah. Second of all, I was like, so just asking the question if you made it home safe is something disrespectful.
You have
to ask in the group.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that was wild. So that was a lesson.
Or you got to tell somebody else. Hey,
I coach a girl team.
Yeah, make sure. Like I don't, even in our group chat, like I'll go say some stuff here and there, you know what I mean? But I keep it all the way. Yeah. I keep it professional as I can at all times. Shit, I don't even stay in the team house with the girls that I get them. I stay in a totally separate hotel. Right. You know what I mean? But I also part of that too is I do that as respect to my woman too, right? I'm not gonna put myself around a whole bunch of females because I respect what I have and I don't want to have any misunderstandings in my home and have my house messed up because I'm trying to be overly friendly. You know what I mean? So, but I don't understand it. Just keep softball as softball, keep your life as your life. Yeah. And understand that, you know, like we always say, softball ain't going nowhere, but that happy home, your children, all that stuff.
That can be gone.
So break up a happy home.
Yeah. Over what? Over a hobby? You know what I'm saying? So moral of the story,
chill out.
Keep it
in your pants.
Keep it.
Your pum pum magnet.
Yeah. And sharing is not always caring, right? Yeah.
It got a song like sharing is caring.
If you feel like DMing somebody that is outside of your family, just talk to ChatGPT. use. She Talks.
Okay, Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Well.
She Talks.
They in the group chat?
You could pretend it's
They in the group chat?
girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I just,
wow.
it's great. And like, it's wild because now it's pajama season, right? And you see all these couples.
Yeah.
And they're posing and doing all these family portraits and all these, boyfriend, girlfriend pictures and, people popping up pregnant and, all this stuff. And you see them like, man, I just saw you 2 weeks ago,
wow.
in a totally different situation, but now you in love and you're happy and, it's wild. Softball's a wild place, man. It's a wild place. I love the game. I have a new passion for it, but we need to clean some of that stuff up. But it's hard because,
and we're just one state.
Yeah.
That happens everywhere.
They ain't gonna never get cleaned up.
That happens everywhere. Especially, I bet you with Challenge Cup coming up too.
Oh.
People think it's just
No, the Challenge Cup is where the new contracts get signed. That's what you
for the new year, right?
Yeah.
So that's the new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's the end of the year party.
End of the year, but the new contract, that's where you see a new prospect.
Are we renewing this season?
Right. That's what you
So if you weren't married and you weren't in a relationship, I know for me, I tend to
No, I'm not.
prefer not to date. I prefer not to date someone in softball world. Do you like from that point on, like if you were in a new situation, would you completely stay away from softball females? Do you think they're all polluted or you think it's over? Or do you think you just have to find a gym? Or do you prefer to have one because that's your hobby? That's something you like doing. So you have that passion and you can share that with each other. What do you prefer to do in that? Me, I don't want it.
My perspective is different because I am from the island. So I prefer to be with someone from my island specifically to have the same understanding where I'm from. So I would never like do that because we won't have the same understanding. So if I want to pick up and go home, you'd be like, "Where the hell you going?" Oh, yeah, I'm going home. Like, so I need to be with somebody that can understand that. Like, I could just randomly like, I'm going on a flight to go see my daddy or whatever. Like, some people, oh yeah, okay. I was like, no, for real. Like, I'm literally.
And Joe, you've dated people in softball and out of softball.
No, I was married when I moved to Florida.
Okay.
And then nobody knew that.
But were they in softball?
No, they weren't.
Okay, so
this is your first.
So then I dated somebody who I found out was married, and I was like, gotta go. But he was in California.
Oh, okay.
And so I sent him back. And after that, I was like,
you sent him back to Cali
on a Greyhound?
Like I'm going.
Yeah, I
like
said
on a plane or on a bus?
He drove his car. He moved over here for me. But I just said like, hey.
Wait. Slow. Rewind. Sorry, you gotta get this. So wait. He was married.
Okay,
he was married.
Let me say it. Okay, we met over Facebook.
Okay.
He jumped in the DMs and I was like, okay, he's from around my hometown.
Okay.
I got people over there. I keep tabs on him.
Okay. I just like your honesty. That's
I'm a detective for real.
Yeah.
And so, things was cool. We were dating. He told me he lived with his aunt and uncle. I believed him.
Okay.
Anyway, fast forward 10 months later, there's just red flags popping up. And I started seeing emails pop up on my people you may know. And he was mutual friends. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm not friends with them. Let's all be friends.
Ding.
And then
light bulb.
Let's all be friends.
Let's all be friends. So then I deleted my social media because I was hurting my feelings by seeing these girls.
Self-awareness.
Yeah. And so I deleted it. So I asked him for his Instagram, like his phone, because I was looking at getting a tattoo in Colombia and I wanted to look up the artist. As soon as I opened up his Instagram, this girl with some fat ass titties just out. And I was like, strike two.
Like she was naked?
Like,
titties?
not really, but like they were just out there.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, strike two. And I was like, just one more thing. And then just call him out on it. And then I was like, you know what?
She'll build the case.
We play slow pitch softball. You start with a strike already. So that's strike three. So then we're at league one night and he's out on the field. I swipe his phone and I'm like, let me go through the messages with his baby's mom because I noticed he wasn't FaceTiming the baby around me.
At the ballpark.
At Drew Park.
Your whole shit getting read right then. They're like...
I'm reading it, scrolling, talking about, you're my wife or you're my husband. I'm your wife. We need to figure this out for the baby.
Uh-oh.
Did you throw it back?
I set it down. I walked away very calmly. He goes...
Our pressure went up.
He goes, what's wrong with you? And I was like, are you trying to work things out with your wife?
Oh, mid-game?
Did his face get pale?
Absolutely mid-game. He said, huh?
Damn.
And I said, no, you heard me. You heard me loud and clear.
Damn.
And he was like, she's trying to work it out with me. And I was like, all right, I'm out.
So he never mentioned her at all?
He said he was divorced. He said he was divorced back then. Then the next day, obviously that's heavy, right?
Yeah.
The next day I didn't go to work because I'm just in shambles.
Yeah.
He went to work. And I'm, of course, just like, what else did this man lie about? I go and I buy a background check on him.
God damn. John?
I found the address in Rialto that he lived at.
Did you pull up on me?
T, you hear this, right? You better behave.
Ty would never.
I know.
But I clicked on the address. I saw the wife's name connected to it. I saw the wife's mom's name connected to it. I saw the wife's dad's name connected to it. I texted him. I said, did you live with your aunt and uncle in California when we first started dating? Or did you live with her? He read it immediately.
Go. Pack your shit.
10 seconds go by and he's like, no, the little bubbles aren't even coming up that he's typing and going away. Just read it. And I said, say less.
Go.
Say less.
Yeah.
And so whatever, like his son was due to come with us the next day to stay with us. And I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. I really can't. So I told him, I was like, you know, I'm never moving to California, right? And he was like, yeah, why? I was like, you are.
You are.
Get out.
You ain't got to go. You got to get the.
So you're saying it's not just softball dudes?
He played softball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He played softball. Yeah. And
he sounds like a E guy or rec guy.
No,
he was an upper?
I think he was an upper, but he shouldn't have been an upper.
Oh, okay.
Like
he just got on
excited.
A good team. Yeah.
He got excited and went up there, but like wasn't anything consistent. His arm was shot, so I don't know. But yeah, so I was just like, you gotta go. And then shortly after that is like when I met Ty, and Ty was very fresh in the softball world. So I was like, he's not tainted.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
I was like,
that's a crazy. I was like, why is the dude keep playing in pajama pants?
Ty, cool man. You got to understand Ty. Ty got a little bit. He's special at times.
Is he from Jacksonville? Is Ty from Jacksonville?
Autistic man.
Is Ty from Jacksonville?
Yeah, he's from Jacksonville. Yeah, his whole family is.
Cool dude, man.
It was wild because they started shooting TikToks, right? And then all of a sudden, like his whole family add me on TikTok. I start getting all of them, or on Facebook. They all start adding me. So all start adding me.
Did y'all shoot any commercial? Did y'all shoot any crazy commercial? You had that man running into a gate for the one challenge.
You know what's crazy is we set up right in front of that gate.
Yeah,
this past week.
That's
so
where
did
we
you
went.
make it? Did you do anything crazy this past week?
No, he was playing. He was playing.
We did one TikTok because I was like, we were so busy and there was just like no time for me to do anything. And then there was a time where we kind of slowed down and I was like, we just got to do something.
Right.
And so we did a little hype thing, but no, he had fun and we still managed to go in. But there were so many customers coming in. They were like, I came here because I saw the video.
Right. See, in the fence. It's the outtake that made it better. I'm glad y'all posted that one.
Oh yeah, the funny thing.
Right now? It's like,
he's like, I need a drink.
Behind the scenes is what we'll get the customers to come to y'all.
This week was so busy though. I think literally our slowest times were like from like 8:30 to like 9 in the morning. And then it was full go. And then they would try to close up. And then the one time, I think it was like Friday or something, they tried to close up at like 7 and they just got hammered.
E-players spend that money. They don't care. E-players just,
like around 6, we start to slowly like put a wall up and like put stuff in that we're not really selling that much of. And probably like 30 minutes before 7, which is when we're like done. Yeah. We just had a bunch of people come up and But it's worth it. So and we sold out of all of our camo sweats, all of our large microfiber blacks. Like everybody loved it. And to be honest, some of them were coming back for almost like the same product because they wanted a pair to play in and a pair to just like chill out in.
And from them, like yesterday and stuff, we have a lot of orders and stuff coming in online and stuff because they get home and they try it on and they're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, we want more of this. So it was awesome. Like I said, I can't. Big shout out to Clay too because Clay plugged us in.
Yeah.
And not only are we a BSC sponsor now, you may not know this now yet, but the Atlanta Southeastern Championships are now presented by Hype Sports.
Oh
yeah.
So we will be in Atlanta for the BSC Southeastern Championships, it will be a Hype event, which is pretty awesome to be on the BSC. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to see because like even in Vieira, you see us little hype guys, but you know we're next to DeMarini, we're next to all the back companies. No one else is there, so it's been pretty. It's a little intimidating at WoW because you see them and they have these massive stores,
right?
Yeah.
Like we're across from Rawlings, and Rawlings got fucking. It looks like Walmart in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It's a revolving door.
Yeah, so we're just fighting and trying to find our way, but we're having a lot of people reach out to us and say they see us. You know what I mean? Just being seen is important too, you know. Right. So, you know, people reaching out, wishing us well, trying to help, and you know, we appreciate all that. We're missing Jay today.
My boy had to work.
Jay had to work. Life has been lifing, and so instead of us taking a week off, we figure Joe already did this once. She could come in for the remix. She'd come in for the remix for it.
She's adding a good little dynamic right now. Sharing some stories.
Yeah,
that was good.
I don't have no. Oh, man, that's crazy. I was just like you were married, but you moved across the country.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like that's something that is next level.
That's psychotic.
That's psychotic.
You're psychotic.
That's psychotic, dude. Like,
that's insane.
Across and
drove.
Like, should I tell her?
That's like what 23 hours.
And then when I found out he lived there, we were planning on going back home for his kid's birthday, and at the aunt and uncle's house, I said, what were you gonna do? What were you gonna do when I showed up to that house and saw pictures of the whole family?
So basically, he was selling you because there's no way he could have pulled that off.
I have no idea. I can't even think about how he would have put that off.
Hey,
this is my cousin.
Just delusion, like pure delusion.
It is crazy. I think about that crazy shit.
Anyways, let's get off of that. Kilo, what's going on with you?
Man, just trying to get ready. Just healing up. I ain't gonna lie. With all the ass we was getting kicked, I was this close to saying, fuck it, I want to play. Like,
get in there and swing that bat.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it was.
Were y'all like just understaffed this weekend?
Nah, just like I said. So for those that don't know, we all with DeMarini.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
So that was
it's like an official thing this year?
Yeah, it's an official thing this year. So with
you got to swing it too?
Ooh. All that.
Ooh.
You got, so yes. So it's a transition.
You better swing that either Yates bat or the Gorilla's normally good.
We had a Gorilla. Yeah. We had a couple of team bats there, but like I said, just to make the adjustment, no excuses. We just fucking lost. It's no, but it was a good eye opener to the see like, hey, what people got to work on. Still got young guys, so guys got to learn how to put stuff together. And like I said, 2026 should be good because most of us should be back sometime throughout the year. Myself, T.Y. Kesey wasn't there as well, so we working on things. But like their shit was embarrassing for some moments, and seeing belt the ass, it was a motivational thing. You know, if you're a real player, losing. Well,
I mean, hopefully it may put a spark in because, you know, a lot of times I always think sponsorships in a weird spot.
I'm getting bullied now.
Why? What she did? But I think sponsorships in a weird spot where they have it there.
Right.
Because all your upper teams, everybody is done. Right. So they wind down a little bit. So no one's really putting a lot of work in before sponsorship. And they're kind of picking up and trying to go play. Right. And you're realizing that, hey, you're getting a little older.
Yes.
You can't just come out and flip that switch.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got to be active. You got to get some other stuff. And I think, you know, sometimes where they say like the hard work will beat talent any day. And it's because like, you know, these people that have finished, some of those people are still in the gym. They're working, they're doing T-work, they're doing other stuff. But you can always tell who wasn't. You can always tell.
And that's what I tell people all the time, man. If you want to be a good player, no matter what you decide to do, you got to put the work in. It's never like really of an off-season type thing, especially the older you get. Yeah. Because the older you get, the longer it take to heal. Right? But if you're...
I got some peptides, though.
Man. I got to holler
about that. Yeah. Get you right.
But if you're playing for a team that all you got to do is show up and perform, you need to put the work in to get there. Whenever you get there to a tournament, you need to be prepared You don't blame the shit on, we hit BP because we had so I hit BP in the morning. If you had months off and you need BP for an hour to say you're ready for the whole tournament, then something is wrong.
But it's also not just like the BPs or ground balls. It's like, are you eating right? Are you working out? Are you drinking water?
Right.
Are you getting yourself mentally ready?
Right.
And even when you are doing BP, are you
working on something?
Yeah, are you working on something?
I think that's a big thing is people just go swing.
Oh yeah,
they'll go big swing and try to hit home runs.
That's why my BP group is no more than 3, and I'm specific with who I hit with. Because if you just come in to swing and just like, no, fuck out of here, I ain't got time for it. But I'm very particular in what I'm working on. So I need people, like-minded people with me. If you're not that, I'd rather just not hit because it's some bullshit when just going out there swing. And then the worst thing is, if me and you hit and Ty, we having a purpose. You got a world coming up, we're gonna work on stuff. But then you turn around like 30 minutes, they got 5, 6 people. Like you're not gonna get the most. You're not gonna get the most out of that BP because now you got 7 people out there. So now you going from a hit as much as you want to get ready to okay, well we're gonna have to change to 10 or 15 or.
And that's the thing too. I'm not a big on my teams. I don't prefer. Even told them I don't prefer we take full BP sessions before we play. I want you to get 10, 12 swings and get out of there. I want you just to get the muscles going a little bit of a sweat, and that's it because it should already been done. The work should already been done.
Yeah, exactly. At Worlds, we did our like 5 or 10 swings, and then at the end, we did one more round, but we did situational, 5.
Yeah. Right.
So we were like, okay, runners on second and third.
That's some college stuff right there.
Yeah. And so like I thought that was productive for sure.
And it prepares you because now you're working on your approaches.
Yeah.
Right. You got to work on the approach. You're not just up there like, oh, let me like, okay, now, and even little things, even situation, be like, okay, you got a pitcher that's throwing everything short. What do you do? How do you adjust? This is where you're normally at. Yeah. Make that adjustment here, work on that here. That's like we talked about, hey.
I'm glad you brought that
Don't do the stuff. Don't make those adjustments. It's too tough to make those mid-game. So even when you have a problem, say, hey, look, this is what you're doing wrong, but right now, stick to what you know. We're going to work on that later. You can't be fixing stuff mid-game, but you have opportunities to work on it. You know, the short pitches, the person who's throwing them deep or, you know what I mean? Or, and you learn how you have to pay attention to how people pitch you because even at our level now, we see somebody so many times. We say, okay, I need to be high in on her hands every single time. It's going to give me my best chance.
So I have to mention this, I have to say it, even though it hurts me to say this. I have to give Bob for Down South Boys his credit. He has beat us at least 4 or 5 times.
Bob's a dog though, bro.
And he can film.
So I have to, Marcus, this is your shout out, your one shout out. Fuck you after this. But Down South Boys has been our pappy for the past couple of tournaments. So I'll give you that. But the key thing is Bob and those floaters and stuff like that. So I say that would like to add on what you were saying is like in the offseason, guys, you got to work on stuff. If you know you can't hit certain things, that's what you work on. Just don't go to BP and have the same pitch sequence every time. Work on stuff that you know you struggle on. And then that's how you get better.
Yeah.
That's how you put the work in.
You talk about Bob, like I said, I came to Florida a few years ago. I probably still say to this point, the most improved player that I've seen top to bottom is Bob. Bob's a fucking dog. I thought Bob was like 30-some years old. That's what I'm saying. So
for you, it's the most improved, right? But for us, Bob has been around since he was like 14, 15 years old.
But I didn't know he was like, he's only like 24, 25.
So Bob has literally been around with his dad since 15, 16. So for guys like myself and Jay, it's not like a most improved. It's like, okay, he growing into his man body. Because he literally been playing since he's 15. So you see the strength and if y'all gonna say what you want about cockiness, so that man been playing forever. So it's like, I'm here now. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh shit. Like I used to watch these guys. Now I'm the one that's performing and doing my thing. So it's like when he get a little aggravated, I was like, you know what? I can't even say nothing to him really because I get it. Like I was 18 and I couldn't get a hit. I could have barely hit the ball past it. Now I could do what I want with it. So it's like, I get it. And for anybody else, like putting the work in like that, like I commend you. You know what I'm saying?
You're good. But yeah, like Bob, and you have those other Florida boys too. Like, that team that Down South boys, mostly Florida guys, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And they got Mikey on there. I seen they picked up Ray from Top Shelf.
Mm-hmm. They got my boy L on there. L played this weekend too. The bad part is they went 3-0. That's who won it.
Okay.
They went 3-0 with 10 guys or 11 guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Marcus them done, their core guys done build their identity. They figured it out because they took their lumps as well. Like we taking our lumps, but now they've kind of figuring out like. Okay.
But you're getting young now. So
that's my transition.
So you're gonna take some lumps. Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna take some lumps.
So, but it just hurts because it's like first of all, I can't do nothing. Like as a competitor, it's like I can't even do nothing. Like you could talk shit all you want. I can't do nothing. What I'm gonna do? I just gotta take it. So it's like pause. But but just to the fact of being younger and just trying to get the understanding of like this is what we do, like the brand do, and some guys even came up and say, hey man, you're like. Not even on our team. It was like, hey, y'all are better than this. Like, y'all got some shoes to fill. So, like, yeah, y'all got to go be dogs.
Did you bring Bobo and them back?
Yes. Bobo from...
Ohio?
Yes. Yeah. Bobo's back. Bobo, yeah. We only added, we tried out 2 guys this weekend. That was it. Okay. So we had some of the same guys. But like I said,
one you tried out?
You try people.
Oh.
Yeah. What you do?
So are they on the team or no?
I ain't answering that. We ain't that thing.
Damn, that's crazy. Man, it's so cutthroat over at GTF, bro. It's so cutthroat over there.
I'm glad y'all brought that up, right? I'm going to look in the camera and tell y'all this, right?
It's so crazy,
okay,
bro.
I'm going to tell y'all this, right?
It's crazy.
People, I am petty, but I'm not messy. It's two different things, right? A lot of y'all be wanting me like to call names and all that crazy stuff. Like, I'm not going to do that. Now, if you're in my inner circle, like Justin and like somebody that I know, no matter, and you play at a high level, I would be petty all day. But I am not messy. I'm not going to see something and then be like, oh, hey, that person. I'm not, because at the same time, we still got to have some kind of integrity with our pettiness, right? So, and nobody closet is clean. So it's like, we're not going to do nothing like put you on blast like that. But we do see all the fucked up shit. That's the truth. So if we can find a way to make it petty and not messy, we're going to talk about it. But if it's just some of the stuff that I see that I know I can't spin it to be, I'm just not going to say it.
Did you get to see my other podcast? Did you get to watch it?
Shit, no. You want me to lie to you or tell you the truth?
No, tell the truth.
I have not seen it, but
you need to watch
have the hour drive to work, so I'm glad you said that.
You need to watch it.
So,
I got a lot of feedback from it.
Okay.
All positive, you know what I mean? Okay. But it's extremely deep and a lot of people didn't see it coming, right? They didn't see, they couldn't even think, you know what I mean? So, and it was crazy because I'm not going to spoil it for you, but a lot of people, with close to me or around the thing that didn't even know.
Right.
And I think that's why, Joe, Ash, myself, we're getting into doing some different things to get back because even myself in those situations, like we couldn't say anything, right? We couldn't say anything and it wasn't safe for us to do it. And we want to, we're going to do some things to get back to let people know it is okay. Because people do go through things.
Yes.
And don't let, how happy people are or how well someone's doing or, this person's this way. Trust me, 9 out of 10 times there's a reason why that person is that way. And sometimes you just got to take a little time and maybe either get to know them to try to understand them or, because not everybody's going to have a platform where you could put everything out. And, I'm trying to learn to become, like I said, I start therapy next month and I'm trying to become better with dealing some of the things that, I'm 43 years old, you know what I mean? And I've had this stuff since, a kid.
Yeah.
And I'm still dealing with
things,
it. Yeah.
Suppressing things almost makes everything worse.
Lord knows I do.
And everybody goes through it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we're all grown and like, just because you've gone through it doesn't mean how you react. Like you're allowed to react or respond in a specific way because you went through something.
Yeah.
So it's good that you're going to therapy.
Yeah.
Everybody needs it.
My biggest thing is you guys know I go 0 to 2,000.
2,000 million.
Real
quick. Like there was a guy that came into the tent.
Oh my God.
Well, he had a light skin moment up there?
Bro.
I almost crashed out.
Tournament. We're at E-Worlds and this dude comes into our tent and he's like, hey, so-and-so has told me to tell you, fuck you.
What?
At an E tournament.
Right.
No.
You already know what happened.
At an E tournament when this man, he doesn't even know this guy.
Oh.
And he says it in
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, My buddy told me to say fuck you.
Oh, that was
and Justin was like,
oh, fuck you too. That's how you live.
Yeah, fuck you and get out of my tent.
No, and Justin was like, well, then get the fuck out of my tent. And me and Ash were like, are you for real right now? Like, it ain't even that serious.
Listen.
And then the guy was like, well, you know so-and-so, right? And Justin goes, oh yeah, I know him. I was like, you need to check yourself. Like,
listen,
that was a lie.
Listen,
that last give me it go quick.
Man, I'm trying to like, but to be fair, like I am getting, even when I get mad, I'm learning my words better.
Okay.
I'm trying not to cuss as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm learning to try to see other people's points of views and to articulate myself better.
Okay.
I'm getting better.
You just have to see different perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, because he can have something presented to him, and then he just creates the storyline in his head, and that's what happened. That's what was said, and I'm like, no.
See,
even like yesterday, I was ready to crash out.
What?
I was about to go. Remember when you and Ash came in after you dropped the trailer off, and you're like, "Hey, such and such, this." Such. I was about to go. I was about to
his
go.
phone immediately, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it was about to go.
So what it sounds like is you made the right business decision.
Because listen, I'm the manager of Hype, but I can't keep putting out fires when you yell at people, okay? Because I got shit to do.
Like I got work to do.
Man, it's not even like, it's not even that it's just so many fires. It's just like I just get so mad because people just really take advantage of the relationship that they have with me.
Gotcha.
And they don't understand we're still running a business.
Which brings me to this point. Stop hitting up Justin for orders.
Yes.
Hit me up, please.
Yes.
Because if you get him mad, where do you think that anger is going to come to?
It's trickling down.
It's going to trickle down. I didn't do nothing.
Well, they say shit rolls downhill.
Yeah. I don't want to be on the hill. I don't.
But yeah, if you guys can, those
friends
of you watching
too.
it, yeah, friends, I mean.
Friends, family,
even
all that stuff.
And if you guys cannot get mad, because what I'm learning to do is I'll take it.
Yep.
And I'll say, hey, look, yes, we can do X, Y, Z, but hit Joey up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to have a life of my own again.
Yeah.
Right? And I can't have a life if, you know, that's why I pay them to do this stuff.
Work
yeah.
life.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to have a life and do stuff. So if I'm, you know, redirecting you over to Joe or to Ash or to another situation, it's not like I'm not cool with you or like I don't.
It's just a process.
Yeah, it's just a process.
A standard that we want to like uphold completely.
That's
like
it.
Everybody's evolving, especially like in a business. So it's like we have to have this process, and if we're not practicing it, like consciously and like actively, like it's not going to work.
And now I have people that I can trust because part of the reason why I took on everything all the time is
hard to trust people.
Because it's hard to trust people
Especially with money.
Yeah, with your money and with your business. So, you know, I would take everything on, and that's the hardest thing too, was me trusting them enough and knowing that, hey, I've done enough where they know how I would operate. They know what the standard is, and they know that, you know, me feeling comfortable enough for them to be able to do it. Because I could tell them till I'm blue in the face, but still be taking on everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know, passing it off to them, letting them say, hey, no, we need to do it this way. This is going to be more efficient, and taking it in and letting them run with it. It's become a process, but it's made us so much better. Like I had someone message me yesterday and say, the leaps and bounds that I've seen the company go in the last even 2 months has been insane. You know what I mean? So, and it's because of them.
You saw me message, you're like, oh, you got the big boy. You saw
Which one?
The tent. When I seen it, like, oh, you got the big boy.
Yeah,
like, shit.
And we have another one of those.
Yeah,
so like, you know what I mean? We can fill it up. Don't get it twisted. Like that was, we had a lot more stuff that we could have put out there, you know, but,
But I heard a little birdie. Well, they got a video circulating with him popping his shit. But I heard that, you know, you got your boss man snapped off a couple of times in league.
Period. But you want to post the video?
But he didn't. Well, first off, it wasn't a snap off. It was a pop. It was a mishit that she almost fell and broke her neck, and she realized I didn't have workman's comp.
Wow.
She realized I didn't have workman's comp, and so I put a little bit on. But the video, that is circulating is when I went through that 4-hole.
Yeah, that I let you have.
Stop it! Stop. Just because I'm turkey ready right now, people are scared.
You're turkey ready now?
Bro.
You said home runs. No. First of all, stop. How much home runs did you say?
I said 2.
You said
went down
3.
to 2.
I thought it was 3.
You know what? Let's go back and watch all of the podcasts.
Hey, but even at that, right? First BP session. Joe, what was going on over there? You was throwing the BP. You seen the power.
I was throwing the BP.
Did he hit it out? Did he hit it out?
None were out, but there were no fielders on the field that could catch the balls.
But one one hopper already. Yeah,
to the
on the line.
On the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was pushing gaps. I was hitting knuckleball. Like it was for a first time in
my life.
people
I'm a shortstop. I am not a pitcher.
It was knuckling. No, I'm saying when I was hitting the ball, they were knuckling. You know what I'm saying?
So 3 for 5? What did you go? 3 for 5?
No, I went 2 for 5. Yeah, because of the net.
Yeah, 2.
Because of the net. Now, if the net wasn't there, that was a hit.
Was a strikeout.
100%. But it was a strikeout.
Okay.
I take accountability. It was a strikeout because of that. And I did foul out. I did foul out. Yeah, because
so you were working on a hat trick.
Because I was working on shit. Everything was all backside.
You were trying to get
I'm still working.
The net is not backside.
Oh, actually, it's middle backside.
It was middle backside.
It was middle backside.
Yeah.
Strikeout though.
And my first at bat was up the
gas. That's the video. That's the video.
No, that's the second video. Yeah, I had a couple gassers.
Okay.
The first, just a couple.
The first when I make contact, it's gas. That's all you need to worry about. That's all you need to worry about is when you see that contact and you hear that. Yeah, that Juno was clacking.
So if you hit like that 3 for 5 your first game for Turkey, you're done.
No, I'm gonna get at least 2. I gotta show you guys how I do in a tournament setting. Pool play is just we're having fun. You know what I mean? Okay. But when it's time to lock in. I want you to see the power. I want you to see the leadership. All right. I want you to see, you know what I mean, how I lead the team. I hope we get y'all like first for game? Real for the tournament. I hope we get y'all.
The last time we played each other yes.
You do?
Yeah, because he got cut from our team.
How I get cut if I wasn't even on there? I asked a question. I said, am I on the team or not? I think I might do it. He like, you waited too late. Okay, cool.
Cut.
Yeah.
That's not cut.
Cut? You was never there.
I was never there. Cut. I said, okay, well, I'll build my own shit then.
Cut again.
Wait, the last time we played each other first time, I beat you.
I wasn't there though because I was down with the other team because I had 2 teams.
Was it not affiliated with your team? Yes or no, sir?
It was, but I wasn't there to coach them up.
Did I
Yates
not
and them needed me. They needed me.
Anyway, for Turkey though, I was gonna play with co-ed hype. But I want to play with Ty.
You got your own stuff too, right? See that?
Yeah, I want to play with Ty. And so I hit a Chris Carolyn Rue. Oh my gosh. I hit a Chris Carolyn Rue and I said, we're putting another
talk shit. Will y'all wear hype gear?
We're going to be
I'm charging them 26 a shirt.
We're going to be the opposite of hype. That's going to be our team name.
Opposite hype?
Yeah.
Apple hype?
Hey, and the
anti-hype?
Anti-hype.
And the shirts may get caught in customs. I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, run 2 sizes smaller. Like, hey, what the heck?
Yeah, what the hell?
I got the same contacts you got. I'll be like, send me the tracking order.
She part of the plug. I know we're about to wrap up a little bit, but I want to talk to you. I know this was your first year on the conference, second? Mm-hmm. Second year? First year. So tell us about that. Like, how was it? And you do play on comp in BSC as well.
Yeah.
So you do play on the 2 highest levels. Does share like some of the differences in gameplay and things like that.
Like the BSC side, like it's more like fun. It's still competitive, but it's fun. Mm-hmm. Whereas like the U-Trip side, I feel like it's like strictly business. Mm-hmm. So like when I'm in the BSC side, I mean, regardless, this year I wasn't as consistent as I needed to be, especially in BSC as an other. Yeah. Like you have to stand out and like I'm fully aware of that. Okay. But there was also outside factors that were affecting that in my life.
Right.
And people were like, oh, just don't think about it. And I'm like, it's still going to be there.
Is it going to be there?
It's still going to be there. So, but like it still brought like that fun aspect for me. And I loved like competing against some of these girls that are also playing U-Trip, you know, like Sarah, Tina, Ashley Mack, all of them. So, but it's really fun on that side. And then being able to play like the U-Trip side of things and see how competitive everybody is too. But also, you know, like you guys talked about the work these girls put in it's just crazy. And it like makes me want to be like better in those ways too, so that I can be consistent like they've been all season.
And we're building a little turf section out back with the net. So she'll be able to get some tee work at work.
So that's all. That's going to be my follow-up question. So what is your all-season goals this year going into next year?
I would say just like my game plan and like how I prep, it was pretty inconsistent this season. So I guess like getting in a routine of things and being able to, you know, transfer it onto the field in real life game situations. But really the work I do outside of it, it's going to show it. So as long as I'm consistent with that outside work, then I shouldn't have to explain everything on the field. It'll just happen, essentially.
Right. And that's what a lot of y'all players got to learn. You starting off with the right thing. You're taking accountability of your performance.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't never take fucking accountability for their pump. I'm sorry for cussing like that, but it's just the truth.
Yeah.
Like, especially guys, the egos. Like you got to put all that to the side. Like somebody got to be able to tell you what you're doing. It don't matter how good you think you are. It's always good to hear a second opinion, a third opinion. That's the only way you get better. So by you even being brave enough to come on here and say, like, I was inconsistent and this is what I'm working on, shows that you want to be that player that you know you can be. And which I don't know, her glove is like the size of my hand.
That's how you know she got good hands.
Yeah,
like,
she's so
that's how you know she got good hands. So like, you're a dope player. So I wish you all the luck next year.
And I think the self accountability of that is automatically going to make you better because now you learned the different aspects of the game, right? You need to watch a little bit more, you're, like we talked about the approach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to see playing at this level, you still see the same pictures all the time, right? So
especially if they play BSC.
Yes.
Right.
So now I done seen you just like you done seen me.
Yeah.
And I know you either want this first pitch and I know you're going to go here. So you got to take advantage of those small little things that you can do and then, find your weaknesses and drill them.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And be self-aware of your weaknesses. That's the biggest thing. And like you said, it's not in the men's game. The men's game is so hard for guys to sit back and be like, look, I fucking suck at going back. Or, you know what I mean? In this case, they just won't do it.
I think in the women's side, like the women are willing to do whatever to prove that they belong on the field. Whereas the guys just have that ego of, I'm the best player. I don't know what you're talking about.
I play D1 ball, so you can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
You suck in this right now, though.
The women are willing to prove why they deserve to be on that field or get that opportunity or whatever the case may be. So you're going to get that work.
I want to touch base on Challenge Cup real quick.
What's up?
And I want to explain this to the people that are watching this about what they need to understand about Challenge Cup. Challenge Cup, while it's an honor and a privilege to be there, it is still not performance-based.
No.
Meaning the best players are not representing the state in every division every time.
No.
Okay. So what happens is a lot of time it's a popularity contest and it's whoever the coach is, he invites his buddies and his friends to come and play. And very few times there are teams that will dominate Challenge Cup. And it's not just because I live here, but if you notice, like the last 2 or 3 years, it's all Central Florida, right?
Yeah.
And you want to know why it's Central Florida? Not North Florida, not South Florida, but Central Florida. It's because those boys don't give a fuck what they did. They go put the best players that they have.
Ty's actually playing for Central Florida for the co-ed team.
Yeah, they put the best players. Central Florida is notorious. They don't care what you've done. They don't care who you play for. They will put the best players on that team. And when they go to Challenge Cup, that's why they dominate. That's why they do that. It's because they're not playing buddy ball. But a lot of these other places, they play buddy ball. So be proud of being on Challenge Cup. Represent yourself, but don't think that your game is there because you're on that team. Because I promise you that's not what it done. I've been a part of Challenge Cup for a long time, and I'm telling you, that's the truth.
You want to get this raggedy ass dude his recognition or no?
No.
The one dude that we're not going to talk about that shit. Talking about I made the E Challenge Cup team, so let's talk about that. Fuck no. Like,
we're not going to. Oh yeah, let's address that.
That was the wild shit.
We are. But no, but it's not just like it wasn't just that. I had.
You had more?
I had a couple. Well, I had one female. And probably 2 or 3 males that have hit me up to be on and talk about their softball journey, right? So I want to, and please, this is not disrespect, but unless you are at the major level, your journey hasn't even started
yet.
So it hasn't even started. So we can't talk about that journey yet. Like, the stories we want to talk about is like a guy like Yates who's been playing since he was 14 years old. He was getting gifts since he was 16 and now he's here. Those are journeys, right? But journey is rec to E, not a journey. E to D, not a journey. Or like a Tyler Story. This man played E 1 year, played 2 D tournaments, played 1 C tournament, and then he was playing in the conference. That's a journey.
While in nursing school.
That's a journey. You know what I mean? So like things like that, those are things that, we're going to get. And it's not to diminish anything that you're doing, but understand we're just being honest and we're being real here.
Yes.
And that is why those things won't come on. But we are going to start doing lives.
Yes.
we're going to start doing like our lives, like a round table. It's going to be at my house.
Yes.
On Sundays, we're going to go live. We're going to let you guys come in, say whatever you want to say.
I am so glad I didn't come yesterday because I would have been 38 hot with my fucking Giants performed. That kicker had me mad than a motherfucker.
But you're going to come in. You could say what you want. We'll have someone monitoring. So like if I can't look at the phone and see the exact comment, they'll be able to read it out. And we're going to cover a lot of shit.
Yes.
And we're going to let you be petty. We're going to be petty.
Yes.
If you say some dumb shit, we're going to tell you it's dumb and we're probably going to make fun of you. But that's what it's for, right? So it's going to be a little spin off.
At your own risk.
Yeah. Yes. It's going to be a little spin off.
It's going to be a little unfiltered.
Yeah. You know, we got a nice little camera coming in there and it's going to be a good time. And we're going to, you know, have some food, have a couple of drinks. And it's meant for us to decompress too, right? Because as men, you know, we work all week. Sometimes it's okay to go hang out with another group of dudes, talk about some shit, have a good time, have a drink, you know, and we're going to start to normalize that too. Right.
Yes.
Because, you know, we need time to decompress from our family and stuff too. So we're going to use that as that platform too. And we'll have plenty of different guests. We're going to have, you know, people popping in and out. That's the fun thing about it being at the house. Mm-hmm. You don't know who's going to walk in.
Never know. Never know.
They're going to know we're on there. Someone might walk in, you know,
like, hey,
you know, and it's going to be a fun, good dynamic. But please continue to still bring us whatever you feel like we should talk about or any journey or anything. And if it's of value, it's going to get some run. But we want to be fair. And we're going to be honest about what we look for in content. Mm-hmm. And some of the stuff you guys are bringing right now is not what we're looking for.
No.
Right.
Not at all.
You know,
don't forget to follow our social media pages.
Like, comment, subscribe.
You guys have been doing awesome on the hype on the Facebook. That thing has gone crazy.
This weekend I've seen a few people that I don't necessarily follow, but they'll show up on like my For You page. Mm-hmm. And like at eWorlds, there's just like boring hype stuff walking around, not Florida teams or anything like that. So that was really cool to see. But a lot of our social media pages are like Hype Sports USA for like TikTok and Instagram, and Hype Sports Gear for Facebook, and then the Petty Talk podcast for YouTube.
Yeah. And we're really going to start. I'm going to get better too. I need to be better at pushing the Petty Talk podcast. Like last week, I forgot. Like we just been getting so busy. But we have one more big tournament this weekend. After that, we'll be able to slow down a little bit and get back to normal life a little bit. But it's been nuts.
Yes, sir.
But we appreciate you all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Like, follow, subscribe. See y'all next week on Petty Talk podcast. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk. Hope you go and like and follow and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're doing weekly episodes with new guests, new personalities. So look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Make sure you go and like, subscribe on all social media platforms.